going on, guys? Indiana Harley guy here, and I got my woman, Indiana Harley gal, sitting right there. We are on our way to pick up her bike from the shop, her Sportster. If you didn't see my TikTok, go back and watch it. But she had an accident on her bike. Someone pulled out in front of us, and she locked her brakes up and lost control. She's okay. She's ready to get back riding again. And we're on our way to pick her bike up. We had a couple modifications done to it while it was there. So yeah, and when we get that done, we'll be heading down to Evansville, Harley Davidson. Be sure to go check out my video where I give you a detailed tour of that place. We're gonna go there, check it out again, maybe pick up a couple things, just get out for a little ride today, and you guys are gonna come along with us. We are here at Southern Indiana Custom Cycles and Paint in Jeffersonville, Indiana, to pick up Miss Indiana Harley gal Sportster. Let's go in and check this place out. All right, we're here at Southern Indiana Custom Paint and Cycles in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and this John, he does all the work here, and I'm definitely liking the bars that Crystal got on her bike. It looks a lot better. Hopefully she'll like them and be comfortable for her.
Yeah, those are LA Chopper.
LA Choppers? Yeah. They definitely look good, and I definitely appreciate you getting this done for us. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right on. If you don't mind, tell everybody what you do and where they can find you at.
Well, I own Southern Indiana Custom Cycles and Paint. It's located at 3909 Utica Sellersburg Road in Jeffersonville, Indiana, 47130. I've been here for, I don't know, about 5 years now. But yeah, primarily, if I had it up to me, I would only do custom bikes.
Yeah.
Full custom builds like what you would see on that lid.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, he does all this stuff himself.
yeah, that's not always the case, or this bike for that matter. But
that was a gorgeous Softail.
Definitely got to service bikes and fix them back, or whatever a customer needs. But only Harleys.
Yeah.
No metric bikes, unless it's paint work.
Yeah.
But even then, I require customers to bring their parts to me.
Yeah.
You know, because Harley is what I specialize in, and I'd like to keep it that way. You know, it's better
wrong
for
with
me.
that.
It's better for the customer. So. Yeah, but anyway.
Right on. Well, like I said, definitely appreciate you hooking us up with that and letting us get a little bit of a video going on in here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave here, go get saddled up, and head to Evansville. All right, we made it back home. We're getting ready to head over to Evansville. Got the bikes out, ready to go. Little Miss Luna's ready to go. Luna, you want to go for a ride?
Yeah, she always ready for
You want to go bye-bye? See, look how excited this dog gets about getting on the bike. She absolutely loves it. All right, well, we'll meet up back with you. I'll spit it out in a minute. We'll be back on the road and over to Evansville, Harley Davidson. We made it here to Evansville, Harley Davidson. Got my woman here, Miss Luna, Indiana Harley pup. She's getting ready to go in and get all kinds of attention. Got some nice bikes out here. So yeah, let's go in and see what's up. All right, we're here at Evansville, Harley Davidson still. The old lady is test riding a Fat Boy. She might possibly trade her Sportster in on this thing. possibility. She doesn't know yet. That's why she's riding it. I think she looks pretty good on it, if you ask me. You liking it so far, babe? All right, sorry for cutting that off a little soon, but a little something happened yesterday. That's why I didn't get really anything at Evansville, but we are on our way to show you what happened yesterday. Something pretty exciting. As you know, as I explained earlier, my woman just got her 2022 Sportster 48 out of the shop yesterday from her accident. And she ended up trading it in, which I'm personally glad. Something a little more comfortable for her, a little safer with the linked brakes, the anti-lock brakes, and all that. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Bluegrass Harley Davidson in Louisville, Kentucky, and we'll show you what she got. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. All right, we're here at Bluegrass Harley Davidson picking up the trade-in. So this is what the woman has now. She has got a 2023 Fat Boy. I'm actually really glad that she got this. It's a lot safer than her Sportster.
And my second Fat Boy, because I got the first one here.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm loving the color on this bike. It's definitely going to be a lot safer for her, a lot more comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to hop on this thing. I'm going to ride it home for her. And yeah, I'll meet you back on the road. All right, going to get on the road with this new Fat Boy. Got 34 miles on it, so we're going to go ahead and get on the road. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've ever ridden any kind of Fat Boy. Riding position's not terrible. I'm leaning a little too far forward as opposed to what I would like. But first impression, definitely a lot more comfortable than the Sportster. It's got the 114 Milwaukee 8, 6-speed gearbox in this thing. Does have cruise control, linked brakes, anti-lock brakes. So I definitely feel like it's going to be a better fit for Crystal than her Sportster. I hope you can hear me. I don't know how well you can with the wind, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, first impressions on the suspension part of it. It's definitely a little rough. It's not nearly as bad as my Road Glide stock suspension was, at least so far. But it's way better than the suspension that was on that Sportster. And we had some upgraded progressive 412 rear shocks on there, which was definitely an upgrade from the stock suspension on that bike, but still not the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, so far, first initial thoughts, this is definitely a lot more comfortable. Definitely a better riding position. We'll see how it does. We're about to hop on the interstate. We'll see how it does at interstate speeds. But so far, I'm kind of digging it. With that 114, it's definitely got the power. It's definitely got that torque. So we'll see how she does on the interstate. I'm back. So just got this thing back to the house. This is my woman's brand new 2023 Fat Boy. Didn't have anything done to it. This is completely bone stock from front wheel to back wheel, top to bottom. I love this color on this bike. It is gorgeous. It's got the big old fat headlight on there, big old fat tires. So let's talk about this bike just a little bit. It's got the 114 Milwaukee 8. Got your adjustment for the rear suspension right there. So yeah, let's talk about this. My first initial thoughts riding home was about a 40 or 45 mile ride home. First initial thoughts was, for stock Harley, the seat, the suspension felt, I'm not going to say the greatest, but it was definitely better than the stock parts that were on my Road Glide. For her, I feel like it's going to be great. The only thing I would really change on it, for the most part, is the position of those handlebars, because as you can see, they're a little lower on the tank, or a little just right above the tank, a little on the low side for me. Not a big fan of that, because that was actually hurting my back a little bit, because I was kind of leaned forward more than I would like to be, as opposed to straight up and down. But for the most part, I was pretty impressed with how this thing is bone stock. Definitely a little bit of a learning curve riding it with these fat tires on it. It's definitely different than what I'm used to, but that's my thoughts on the bike. Crystal rode a 2021, I believe it was, yesterday in Evansville. By the way, I apologize I didn't really get any of that. We did not go there with the intention of buying a new bike. It just sort of happened, which personally I'm glad, because she's on something that's a little bit safer, a little bit more comfortable for her. So to me, that's better. But so congratulations on the new bike, babe. I love you. But let's go over some of the features on this bike real quick that I've noticed. One thing we do have right down here is, take this little clip off right there, you got a USB charge port. So if you wanted to put your phone, mount your phone up there, you totally could. I like the position of the turn indicators right there. I like the display. It's nice and big. Go ahead and hop on it real quick. No touching or keyless ignition, so all you got to do is just make sure the key fob's present, flip that switch, and she will turn on. And of course, you got your standard cluster here. It's got 75 miles on this thing. If you hit this little trip button over here, hold it in, you can scroll between trip 1 and trip 2. There's 75 miles total. There's trip B, that's no miles on it. Range, that's how far you got till you run out of gas. Got 165 miles left. We got a little over 3/4 of a tank, so that's pretty good. You can get to your clock, your RPMs, and back to miles. And then you got your typical, miles per hour cluster there. Turn your turn signals on. Got your turn signal indicator right and left. Hazards right here. High beam, low beam. Don't know how bright this headlight is. Haven't ridden it after dark yet. But yeah, so that is the basic. You got your fill cap right here. So that's your basic layout of this bike. Not really too thrilled about the horn. I'll go ahead and beep it for you. It's kind of a funky sounding horn, if you ask me. That's weird. It's kind of cartoonish to me, but it's loud enough. I think it'll be all right. So, yeah, with that being said, this is her brand new 2023 Fat Boy 114. I'll go ahead and fire it up. See, and for stock exhaust, this actually does not sound too bad. Like, I'm kind of impressed with it, really, the sound of this exhaust for it being a stock bike. Well, I might want to put it in neutral. That might help. There we go. Now we can fire this thing up to see how this exhaust sounds. Camera probably doesn't do too much justice, but definitely for a stock exhaust, it definitely sounds better than my Road Glide did, which is one of the biggest reasons why I upgraded to those Cobra Neighbor Haters, because I wanted that sound. But yeah, overall, it's not a bad bike. I think she's going to be happy with it. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. You guys ride safe. And by the way, Jesse over at Evansville Harley Davidson, thank you for the hookup on this bike. I definitely appreciate it. But you guys stay safe and ride safe.